Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Donovan Polk, and today we're talking about setting up the snare stand and the practice pad. I hope you're as excited as me, so let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about the three parts of the snare stand. The first are the legs. Then we have a middle shaft and our snare basket. I like to call these the fingers of the basket. Okay, so let's put the snare stand together. We'll start with the legs. When you adjust the legs, you want to get it adjusted so that when you lock it, each of the legs is going to lay flat against the ground. Next, we'll put in the middle shaft and the snare basket. And all we have to do is lock that. Now for the snare basket, sometimes there's a locking mechanism that spins, and sometimes it'll be all the way at the top. All you have to do is loosen that up. It can be tricky knowing which way to go sometimes. And once you loosen that up, you should be able to pull 2 or 3 down, and there you go. Okay, let's talk about the proper height for your snare drum. When you're sitting or when you're standing, you want to adjust your drum so it's sitting about your navel or your belly button to just at your waist. So that's about this much distance. We do that so that we can get the proper arm playing position. Now, let's put our practice pad on. I have an Evans Real Feel. It's a great practice pad to use, but there's many others that you can use. Now to do this, we'll place it in the snare basket, and all you have to do is use that spinning locking mechanism, and you'll want to tighten it. But what I like to do to help it go a little quicker is hold the practice pad in one hand and tighten the locking mechanism separately. And what that does is it lets it go a little faster. And some models of snare stands will go a little quicker than others. This one just takes a little bit of time. And eventually, if you keep at it, you'll have it locked in place. And you know it's there when it's nice and sturdy. Alright, so in this video, we talked about putting together and setting up the drum stand, as well as placing and adjusting the practice pad. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something today.